to another edition of SmartBites. In this edition, we discuss expectations of enterprise customers and what it means to QA. We have with us Sriramadesikan Santhanam, Vice President of IV&V from IBS Software Services, who with his rich experience in delivering solutions to large enterprise customers will illuminate us. Welcome, Desikan. So we see the way we build software has been disrupted in the digital era with open source, multiple tech stacks, cloud platform, etc. But this is internal to the company. With your experience with large enterprise customers, are there any changes to the QA due to new expectations from digital enterprise customers?
Yes, there are changes and the expectations are getting changed due to the disruptions. Mainly since most of the people in that domain are in the legacy platform. So moving on to digital platform is definitely plays a role with respect to QA. But that has to be planned. The technology change, it cannot be done abruptly because this is costing to them to make the changes for the end users. So they always plan against their business programs. When they put up programs and they align the technology. So whenever we plan to make any changes to our customers, it has to be aligned to their business programs.
The second question that I have, Desikan, is with large enterprise customers where a productized solution powers their business, what is great quality?
See, when customers make such kind of solutions, the most important thing is that how successfully we roll out the programs for them, right? And does it have less risks associated when they move from legacy to the modernized platforms? That's most important.
So you're talking about business issues occurring on the field?
Exactly. So most important is the field quality. How much you could able to reduce the field quality, right? When you move, when you make these changes to them.
So the third question that I have for you is, as customers go digital, the enterprise solutions are going modern, obviously requiring QA to be tech savvy. Is there a change in the perspective of quality, measurements, KPIs for QA teams that deliver productized solutions to large enterprise customers?
Yes, it has changed. Because when you develop a product, right, all the KPIs is around the product features, how much you are able to find that based on the features what you committed in terms of code coverage, test coverage, defect density, all that. That's the typical product life cycle, and that's the kind of the KPIs which you look at. But we go and implement it as a solution that gets into as a project, then it's customized to the customer, specific their business requirements. So the KPIs are aligned to the customer specific expectations. Then when we put it up and roll it out to their end customers, it's a program for them. So there, how the whole integration is really working and the end-to-end business flows are working, right? The customers look at it from that how much of the customer user experience which you were able to get, how it is the operational efficiency we could able to see, ease of use, all that, so that you get the actual end user perspectives. Based on that, the KPIs are defined. So definitely it makes changes from program to project to the product. When you start the product and when you end with the program, the KPIs definitely changes, which is in line with the customers' expectations.
So the next question that I have, Desikan, is what is your advice for QA in terms of skills for delivering to new age digital customers?
Skills and competence is most important, right? With change in technology, one needs to understand that it is not just the business or it's not just the technology. They needs to know everything, right? So they have to acquire multi-skills. That's most important. And especially one needs to understand what the customer is going to be using this products or the program, how is it getting implemented, and the end users' expectations, what the users' perspectives are. These are all the most important, and one needs to understand and acquire that skills and competency. That's what I would advise, that please try to understand what the customers are looking for and their customers and their users are looking for. Then only you will be able to test from their shoes.
So are you saying that we as QA people need to understand the customer's program objectives also?
Absolutely, yes. That's most important. Then only you will be able to align to what their expectations and why our customers are making these changes and what impact or the kind of uplift they are looking at from these new modern technologies. So this is most important.
So it's truly about now delivery of pure business value to your customers.
Absolutely. That's what makes entirely the difference.
So you're saying that that changes the skill requirements, moving in addition to technology, to testing, to end stage program objectives.
Absolutely. That's most important. One needs to acquire, many times in a product world, people wouldn't have seen how then, outside in the external world, people are really using it, and are we aligned to them so that our testing and the expectations are both are matching. Otherwise, it's difficult to get there.
So it's like saying that now a tester not only has to kind of know some good development skills, but also now business analytics skills, business analysis skills too.
Absolutely. There is no choice. One needs to know that. In fact, that's what I'm advising to every of the testing community people.
The final question that I have for you on SmartBites is, what do you believe is the role of human intellect in this age?
It is always needed. It plays a great role, irrespective of what will be the level of automation people are talking about. We can think of like bringing in a lot of machine learning, artificial intelligence, and so on. But in the end, ultimately, one needs to put their brains to see that what is the adequacy, how much of the flexibility needed with a given time, right? With the accelerated development and things are going on. So definitely human intellect plays a great role to say how much and where, all that.
So now, you mentioned interestingly about the concept of a program and therefore aligning to the customer's objectives, right? So now that is something I don't think is easily automatable.
Absolutely.
So is there, you think, it's probably a human intellect and intelligence is needed to understand what the end customers of your customers want and so on, correct?
Absolutely, you're right. So one cannot everything automate, and there is always a human role to play. That's why I was insisting the competency acquisition based on what the end users and customers are looking for. That's the uniqueness of the human intellect plays the role here.
And I think you also mentioned that in this age, multi-skill is a very important thing, and it seems to go beyond just the technology skills or testing skills, but also into understanding customer projects and customer objectives and so on.
Yes.
So in that sense, I guess certain parts of skills are obviously technology and therefore can be done by technology.
Yeah.
But you seem to hint that there is probably a more greater importance also that is.
Absolutely, it is there. But one needs to acquire that. It comes over the period of time. It's a question of experience. That's what people expect that. The more the experience you understand, you would be able to understand that what's the quality from the field, and that cannot be quite easily replaceable through any automation.